G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So I'm sorry I had a couple of days off, but I wasn't in the right headspace. And you guys know that I don't take days off vlogging lightly, so hopefully you can appreciate the fact that something really wasn't going well for me. I'm alright now. Nobody got injured or hurt. It's nothing to do with health. It's just to do with people telling me stuff. But let's just get back into it, because we all know that I sit here and procrastinate in the house. It's just procrastinating, and I could be doing a project and you guys get content, and you guys all know that making videos calms me down and chills me out. So I actually already started recording this on my phone, and then my phone went flat. And then I was like, stop being lazy and get the camera out. So we're on the camera. We've got a full battery, and we're working on Frankentank. So let's get stuck into it. Alright guys, so I did it on my phone. Maybe I'll drop it in here. I decided to try cut this piece of glass. Now, I already scored it because I couldn't score it with one hand. I didn't even use a straight edge. I just sat it up there and eyed it off. It's not even dead straight, but it's Frankentank, so who cares? There's a hole there in the piece of glass I'm cutting, so that's disadvantageous to us right now. But the only positive is this is a brand new piece of glass. It's got no scratches on it. But I don't like my chances of it cutting straight. Wait. We might be right, guys. I've spoke too soon here, but this last bit's going to be the bad bit. What the hell? Yeah. Damn it. That last little bit. I've got some snips actually. I might try to snip that off. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, and guys, so I'm making a storage shelf at work for the quad bikes that goes over there, and it's actually going to be a dual purpose thing. It's going to give me my shed back, because I can't afford a hoist. I need a hoist to move these two cars on top of each other. But I can't afford a hoist, so I'm making a rack for the bikes, and the bikes are parking on top of a car. Yes, I said on top of the car. Only over the bonnet, not over the whole thing, but basically I've got my skirting in here for my house. My motorbike's actually broken. I need to pull the forks off it, and I literally just don't even have room to set it up to pull the forks off. So yeah, I decided to take action. I've got these tile cutters. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never used... Oh my god, guys, look at that. That's the best news I've had all week. That just snapped that off like that. You're actually joking. That's wicked. Super stoked with that. Alright, so now we've got to cut this one. That's going to be an editing nightmare, but you guys have obviously seen it now. How did my editing go? Alright, so I'm not even using a straight edge. I'm literally just drawing a line. Well, that's pretty straight, to be honest. I don't know how this is going to cut. Look how small the piece I'm trying to break off is. So this is the coolest tool ever. It's a glass cutter, and it used to have the snapping pliers on it, but I took the snapping pliers off and I just used the back of it as a little hammer. I can't even remember where I got this from. Somebody actually gave it to me. I didn't buy it. But it works wicked. See how it only cracks part of the way. It doesn't just shatter it off. So if this crack shoots off to the side there, it means I can hit it from the other side to break it off, which I didn't. In this case, I didn't need to. It was already good. So in case you didn't notice on the first episode of Frankentank, I didn't have this side piece. So we've got that now. I just need to clean that up. I need to find some silicone, to be honest. I haven't really planned this out. This is just like a spare at the moment thing. I was like, I can't just sit on the couch all evening, but let me clean that and find silicone. Alright, so even though it's Frankentank and it's junk tank, we're still going to clean it with acetone because we don't want it to fall apart. You never know, I might end up putting flower horns in here, so if there is a flower horn in here, it'd be an expensive mistake if it does leak. Oh, there's a little bit of silicone still in there. So you need to make sure all the old silicone's off. If you've ever resealed a tank, you'll know that that's the worst part of building a tank. By far the worst part, might I add. I haven't got any fresh nozzles and I had to chop the end off this, so it's quite a big cut on it. But we're just going to go around. So this tank here, I'm going to clean up the inside and do a bit of fresh silicone on the inside, so I'm not too worried about going too thick here. It's just enough to glue it on, really. And then I'm going to cut the inside out and do a bead. Just because when I first built it, it was upside down, so I couldn't actually get my hand in it to clean up the silicone. So I figured I'll just trim the inside, do a nice thumb bead, kind of the same style as if I was resealing the tank. Alright, so now this glass here is actually thicker than the tank, but it doesn't matter. The Frankentank's got 3 different thickness glass. The 2x2 by 1.5 is 8mm. The standard 2.5 foot on the other end, what is it? It's like 2.5 foot by 16 by 14 or something. One of you guys in the comments will know the size of the old school standard size tank. I'm doing commas, or is that a commas? Whatever that is, as I say it. It's a bit of live action here, guys. Alright, so it's literally just a case sticking that on. I might clean that one up in there. We can reach it. We're not fancy, but we're cheap. Oh, we're here now. Might as well save myself a little bit of work. Might load it up a little bit. We'll see what it is. We'll see what it's like when we flip it over. 3 nuts coming off the tree as I'm doing this. So obviously I need to make, if you're not familiar with this tank, it was like 2 weeks ago I did a video on it. I need to make a step up base for it, so basically that tank's not going to be touching the ground, as you can see when it flips over, so we've got to modify that. I mean, not modify, make a stand for it that's going to suit. If you don't know about Frankentank, I'll give you a quick little update. So Frankentank is actually going in here. It goes under there, and the distance between that leg and that leg was actually 5mm smaller than these 2 tanks side by side. 5mm. So we took the end off the 2.5 foot and glued it to the 2 foot. So there's only the single end to there. It's not double thickness like it would be if they were just side by side. And I wanted the tops to be the same height, so the front has that step in it. And that piece of glass that we actually just stuck on the end is recycled from this tank that had a corner filter in it. so I ripped that out. Corner filters and side drop filters, I'm not a fan because I hate trying to clean them. That is simply the only reason. It's just all about the not being able to clean them. But that's cool. That's a bit of progress that I didn't expect to do today. And like talking about, so I need to clean, I'm moving the motorbikes. I'm not sure if I said that earlier in the video or whether I said that in my other recording. I'll just repeat myself, but I'm making a frame to put the motorbikes on so they can sit over the bonnet of the Falcon. The other option is to get a hoist and put the two cars one above the other, and then I would have room to put the motorbikes there, because I want this work area back from there to there. It's about 3 to 4 meters, and I want it's like 4 meters by 5 meters, and just be a good workspace again to have back. I want to do like a table and wheels, and I want to set up like camera mounts on the table, so if I do a video I've got static mounts on the table. Just make it a little bit more professional in here for videos. Thinking about, once I do get a hoist, even building like either a wall or a fold away panel, because you guys know I'm a cabinet maker. I can easily create a fold back like French doors, but I can't think of the name, what they call it. So like if I have like all my shelving behind the wall, the cars behind the wall, I don't know about the bikes may be behind the wall. It depends. The trolley that I'm building, if I put it on wheels so it slides in and out, or actually no, ignore that. Once I get a hoist, the trolley that I'm building is going in the bin, because the bikes won't fit up there because there'll be a car in the way there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the bikes once I get a hoist, but I'll have so much more space that at least I'll have something to play with. I might even make a new rack once I get a hoist, and then at least it'll be 1200 by 1200 rack, and the bike can go one on top of the quads can go one on top of the other. Or the other option is I sell one of the quads. There's 2 people living in this house and we've got 3 bikes. We don't need 3. But yeah, one of the advantages of putting it up on a rack there is be super hard to steal. But I'm pretty safe here anyway. I've got a security system on the shed. I've got cameras. The shed's locked. It's got like the anti-cutting locks on the shed. I got the cameras which send movement notices to my phone, which can get kind of annoying with the dog, but I do check them every time I'm at work, but because I just get a bit worried about it. So yeah, it's just a little another security measure. I don't know why I'm banging on about it for so long, guys. You guys don't care. I'm just ashamed to have my shed look like this when I'm making videos. And if you actually look, besides the nets on the ground and the basket there, it's not actually that messy. Like, we've done a big cleanup. It's literally just my skirting and the bikes. If I get them out of the way, it'll feel clean, because I've done a massive cleanup in here anyway. Oh, and I want to replace this rack with a cupboard with doors, because I don't really care about the shelves being messy, but I just want it to be behind doors. Anyway guys, that was a bit of a ramble, and I love it. I love just rambling to the camera. I have missed vlogging for a couple of days, and I've like literally missed it, as in personally missed it. I don't know why I didn't vlog when I know that vlogging makes me happier, so thanks for that, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit the little red button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Tomorrow we'll be working on Frankentank again as well, by the way.